Hey, what's up? It's me. How you doing? It's July 2014, and I do have a few things that I'm working on since last month. In fact, I've got a couple of things that I forgot to show you in my last update. So let me show you around. I'll show you what we're working on. I forgot to point out last month in the update that I had installed this vise. It's the Rockler quick release front vise. It works very nicely. It's been a great thing to have in the shop. It was pretty easy to install. I like it a lot. Also, after I got the planer, I wanted to try it out, so I had a piece of scrap pallet wood. I believe it is oak, but here it is. I decided I just go ahead and made a little pencil holder, just something small to do. I actually had a pencil holder on the table, but it kept falling over, and it was just pretty much a scrap piece of wood with a hole cut in it. So something else I'm working on for my sister-in-law. She wants a bench for her entryway, and she sent a picture, but I found another one similar to it on one of the expensive little boutique stores, furniture stores around the country. They're very expensive, and I'm going to try to make or reproduce that stool. So here's one of the legs gluing up, and I'm really just using 2x4s, so I can't afford to buy anything else. There's the top of the bench seat. I've got it all planed down. Just gotta obviously cut it to width, and the legs are going to be splayed out at about a 5-degree angle. Something else I forgot to show you last month was this other bench here. My plan for it is to be a mobile base for my planer, so I can roll it in and out of the shop. Again, made out of construction grade 2x4s. It's a plan I found online. Really, it was for a router table, but I just modified it a little bit so that I can make it into a base. And all I have was some OSB, so it's temporary. I'd like to put something else for the top eventually. But it is kind of nice. It's a little smaller than or shorter than my work table. It's really kind of a nice height. I like the height of it. So, well, I guess when I build a workbench, it'll be more this size or this height. I also made this little planter box here. It's kind of like a planter box. There's no dirt in it. The plant is actually in a pot, but it's just a way to hide the ugly pot. But I tried to mimic some Greene and Greene type furniture with these proud finger joints. So I think it came out pretty good, and I stained the base ebony and then used a medium walnut Danish oil for the top. And that planter box was to replace this one. I actually built this before I ever got started in woodworking. I guess I built it. Must be 5 or 6 years ago. We were at a nursery and I saw a planter like this with a tree in it. And it looked really cool, and I thought I could make that. So found some scrap wood at an abandoned house, took some of the decks, and I made it with just hammer and nails. I used my body weight in the ground as the clamp to hold pieces together. So it was fun to make, but it's just falling apart. Like I said, there's no glue. It's just the nails. The nails are popping out. So I had that leftover fence pickets and treated 2x4, so that's what I made the other planter out that I just showed you on the front porch.
It's a ninja pointer.
Ninja pointer. And one last thing is this Teninning jig. For the bridle joints I did on the planter on the front porch and the base, I decided I needed a Teninning jig, so I threw this together out of some scrap NDF. And it just sits on the fence, slides back and forth. A very simple project.
I want to tell.
Tell me.
I want to go to Cinderella's castle and see Elsa and Anna.
Elsa, Nana.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, it was off of a plan, and it was very simple. There's a dado or a groove that holds this piece in to keep it square with the table saw. And by the way, that the bench that I'm making for my sister-in-law, that is going to be a video. I find it hard to find time to do the whole video thing on projects, but I really want to do some more. So I'm recording what I'm doing, so I'll at some point put a video out on making the bench. So just stay tuned, you're looking for that. One other thing before I run out of time, and I just checked, I do have enough time here left on this little Cinderella clock. I do have a Facebook account. My account name is CMR Woodworks 1 with the number 1 on the end. And you could also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can be able to keep up with what I'm doing. I do plan on doing more project videos, as I mentioned before, so be looking for those. And I'll try to keep you updated with all the other things going on in my shop. Thanks for tuning in. Take it light. I'll see you next time.